Hello, and today I'm going to be doing a running back tier list for the 2021-2022 season. Let's get straight into it. So the first running back on this list is going to be Aaron Jones for the Green Bay Packers. And I feel like Aaron Jones, he has taken a couple less snaps this season because of A.J. Dillon coming to the lineup and being getting a lot more touches than he did last season. But with his few less touches, he has put up the same production since last year, and he is definitely an RB1. So going on the next one is going to be Alvin Kamara. And Kamara, he has been hurt a lot of the season, and he did play a couple games, and he was pretty average, I would say. He wasn't amazing, but he I'm not gonna put him in the hurt/retired because he did play games, and when he played those games, he wasn't elite like he was last year. He's definitely still good, but not as the same as he was last year. So going on the next one, going to be our first elite running back. It is going to be Austin Eckler, and he is definitely improved from last season, and the Chargers team has really improved from last season. Justin Herbert and the offense is definitely improved, and he is definitely a big factor into it. Going on the next one is Cam Akers. I'm putting him in hurt. He is hurt the entire season, but he definitely still has a lot of potential. This next running back is Chris Carson. He has also been hurt, and I might as well just put CMC there. They were good running backs last season, except CMC was hurt, but again, they were hurt. Can't really put them in any list. Going into Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is definitely elite running back. He was out a couple of games, but when he was in, he was very good. Going on to another running back is David Montgomery. He was hurt for last season, but he has been very good for the last four games of the season. Going to the next one, I kind of just want to put Derrick Henry up in the lead. So going on our next running back, it is Frank Gore. I'm gonna have to put him retired. I think he is now boxing, which is very surprising. But, yep, he's going to go in the retired. So next we have Myles Gaskins, who definitely dropped off. Maybe could have been an RB1 last year, but this definitely dropped off to an average running back this year. Going on, this is Antonio Gibson, I'm pretty sure. And Antonio Gibson is definitely an RB1, deserves to be an RB1, has definitely proved himself, and he met expectations this year. Even though the Washington football team as a team didn't, he definitely did. Definitely just deserves to be an RB1. Next, Jamal Williams. I am going to put Jamal Williams in trash. He's the second running back in the Lions, and he honestly doesn't get a lot of touches and isn't that insanely great. He's an okay backup, but other than that, he's not very good. Next running back, James Conner. He has, I think, the second most touchdowns this year, and if he can do this for 2 years, I will put him in elite. Next running back, it is James Robinson. Also going to put him in RB1. He just has a bad situation in Jacksonville, but he's definitely an RB1. Even though Urban Meyer doesn't use him, I don't know why he didn't like him. Drafted ETN, benched him a lot, but he's definitely a good running back when he gets the ball. Very dangerous for breaking a big play. Next running back is J.K. Dobbins. Did get hurt in the beginning of the season. That's sad to see, but hopefully he can come back and bounce back next season. Going on to Joe Mixon. I feel like Joe Mixon is an elite running back, and the entire Bengals team is the comeback team of the year. With Joe Burrow, that offense is young and scary and has a ton of potential. Going on to Josh Jacobs. I feel like he is a little bit underrated, and he is definitely an RB1. Next is Kenyon Drake. He is a backup to Josh Jacobs, and he is better RB2 than Jamal Williams, and that's why I'm going to put him in average. He was the starter for the Cardinals last year, and then got traded, now is the backup. He is average. Next is Leonard Fournette. Again, he has to stay consistent for me to put him up in elite. He has picked up, one of his main parts, he picked up pass catching this year, which he hasn't done for the other years. Next is Le'Veon Bell. Going to put him retired. No need to explain. And quite a bad RB2. Next one, Melvin Gordon. I am tempted to put him up there in RB1, but he has taken a few less snaps with the other Broncos running back, who I can't name right now. His last name is Williams. Oh yeah, Javonte Williams. They split reps. And Going on to the next one, it is Miles Sanders. I'm going to put him there. He does, I think, trade some reps with Kenneth Gainwell, but he's just not that good. And Jalen Hurts does take a lot of the running snaps. Next on the list, it is Najee Harris. Najee Harris is definitely an RB1, has proven that talent, and he has very high ceiling, and could definitely be one of the best running backs in the league if he keeps this up. Chubb, he is definitely elite. He has been doing this with 1,000-yard game season. Even though when teams know he's going to run the ball, he still gets them 5 yards every time, and he has caught the ball a little bit more this year. Next one on the list is Phillip Lindsay. Very fast, but haven't really seen him in the spotlight as much. I would say he is average. He is a RB2, more of an RB2, so that's why I'm going to put him in average. Going to the next, it is Ronald Jones, who I am picking between. I'm going to put him in trash. I don't think he's very good. Leonard Fournette took basically all the snaps this season. He's taken a big step down from last season. And on to Saquon Barkley. He is back, so I'm going to put him in average. I don't think he's that great, even though people hype him up to be. Him and that Giants offense is not that insanely great. Granted, he is on the Giants, and that team is horrible. But the way he's done now and the way some players have been doing in a situation like Najee Harris and James Robinson with their bad environments, I feel like he's just done less productive value for that team. I'm going to put it in average. This is the rookie, maybe? If this isn't, I don't care. I'm just going to put him as the Bears rookie, who I think does have potential. I forgot his name, but the Bears backup running back to Montgomery. Montgomery was hurt for a couple of games, and that Bears backup running back. You know what? I'm going to put Montgomery here because I don't feel like Montgomery is on the same level with some of these guys, so that's why I'm putting him up there. Now, obviously, Jonathan Taylor, the best running back in the season right now in the MVP conversation. You can't not put him in elite. He is definitely elite. So now going on to Tom Gurley. Tom Gurley should retire. I don't know if he's already done it or not. Because I think he was hurt or something. I don't know. I'm going to put ETN also in her retired. He did get hurt. And he definitely was not the right pick for the Jaguars. I have no idea why they did that. Next, going on to Zeke, who has been very much better this season. And especially that whole team as a running game with him and Pollard. They are a very dynamic duo. And he is cut down on the fumbles this year, especially. I think he's only fumbled like once this year, which is crazy because he fumbled like 10 times last year. So, next is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And I don't really know where to put him. I'm going to put him in average. I'm going to keep it in average. Because he's more like, he is like the definition of an average running back. He'll get you like 60 yards a game and maybe a touchdown, 60 to 100 yards a game and maybe a touchdown. He is an average running back. The Chiefs also like to use Williams for pass catching, so he doesn't really get much balls thrown at him. He's mainly used for running game. He is very fast, and he does have potential because he is very young. I think he's a second-year player, so very high potential, and he could fit, and he does kind of fit in this Chiefs offense, and he is very useful when they need him. Now, this is Damian Harris. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm going to just say that's Damian Harris as well, so I'm just going to put him there. Even though I think this is maybe the guy in the Rams, but I would probably put him in the same spot as Damian Harris anyways. Next is DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is like the only good piece off of that Lions team besides Amon-Ra St. Brown. David Johnson, trash. I don't even need to talk about the worst trade in NFL history probably for DeAndre Hopkins. He's taking a backup role, I think, to Burkhead. And that's just sad. And when he gets the ball, he's not even that good. So he is trash. Next is Kareem Hunt. He has been hurt, but when he's in, he is average. He catches a lot. He provides value to the team. Doesn't get a lot of reps because of Nick Chubb. But when he's in, he definitely fits in that running offense. And so that's going to be the end of my list. You can do your own list as well. And see you in the next video. Peace.